All right, begin.
What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. So I wanted to come on here and give you guys a bit of an update in regards to Wendy Williams. Now, this has to do with her son. So, you know, the old saying karma is a bee is absolutely correct. Now, this is what Radar Online is reporting. They're reporting that Kevin Hunter Jr. was in LA this past weekend partying it up. He was having a good old time, popping bottles and everything, while his mom is back in New York trying to recover and get back healthy to return to her show. Now, Kevin Jr. and his friends, they were spotted at this hot spot in Los Angeles called the Dragonfly nightclub, and they were basically seated in VIP, and like I said previously, they were turning up. Now, the funny thing about Radar reporting on this story is that they didn't provide any pictures. So I took it upon myself and I went to Kevin Jr.'s Instagram account, and I only found one picture, and this one particular picture just shows someone, you know, holding up a champagne bottle. So Kevin Jr. definitely was in Los Angeles this past weekend, and so it seems that Kevin Jr. is living his best life. Now, this is a sad situation because I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the days, Kevin Jr. had a health scare where he smoked something he didn't supposed to and it messed him up, right? And so basically his father, Kevin Hunter, and Sharina Hudson took him to see Dr. Sebi, and you know, he ended up recovering. But the one thing about it is that Wendy Williams elected to do her show, and she never came through to see her son or to be by his side. Now the tables have turned. Wendy Williams is sick, and so Kevin Jr. jumps up and hops on the plane and goes to Los Angeles to turn up with his friends. Now, the one thing that I find funny about this, and I can't believe that I missed it actually, is the fact that back in September, Kevin Jr. reportedly gave his mom an ultimatum saying, hey, you need to get yourself together or I'm not going to be in your life. But what's extra interesting about this is that didn't come until after Wendy actually spent tens of thousands of dollars to rent out a yacht for his birthday party. And I'm pretty sure when he flew to LA this past weekend, it probably was on his mother's dime. Now, in my estimation, and I'm just going to keep it all the way real with you all, I think that Kevin Jr. needs to be by his mom's side, in spite of the past, in spite of the fact that Wendy wasn't there by his side when he was sick. I think that should be just pushed back to the side or pushed back, way back, you know, far back in your memory, and deal with what's going on now. Your mom is sick, she needs your help, she doesn't have any friends, and it looks like she doesn't even have a son because you elected to go out to Los Angeles and have a good old time instead of just staying home and monitoring your mom to make sure that she's recovering well and she doesn't need your help or any type of assistance. I'm pretty sure that Wendy does have people watching her, but still, it's nothing like the presence of family. Now, another thing that I want to slide in real quick is the fact that the Wendy Williams show is doing bad, and the fans have spoken. It's doing so bad that they're paying, you know, individuals $75 just to come in and sit in the Wendy Williams show, I guess to make it look like there's some type of audience there. So it's really bad, you know, it's really gotten that bad. So listen, I hope that Wendy returns sometime in November. That is what she's aiming for, but who knows? You know, your health will tell you when you're going to return. You don't tell your health when you're going to return to do anything. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, before I go, I do want to bring this up because I remember when this whole thing really exploded 2 years ago when Kelvin Hunter and Sharina hit the scene, and you know, it was all in Wendy's face, and you know, there was a lot of back and forth going. And do you remember when Kevin Jr. and his dad got into an altercation, a physical altercation at the gas station? And one of the things that Kelvin Hunter told his son was, stop asking for handouts from Wendy, stop looking, you know, to be supported financially and things of that nature. And the way that Kevin Jr. seems to operate is that, you know, he's going to operate off of Wendy's dime. And I believe that Wendy probably needs to cut him off financially, because who are you to tell your mom that you're not going to be in her life until she gets help, when she's the one that's giving you the financial stability that you need to go and run off and do all of these things that you want to do that other kids can't do. You know, I lost my mom back in 2001, and maybe I'm overly passionate about this, right? I just don't feel that if you have a good mother, right? And Wendy seems to be a great mother. She just wasn't there for him in that particular time. And yes, she did choose her show over him, but still, and all in all, she's been there for him. And you just don't ever turn your back on your mom. You just never turn your back on your mom. I'm sorry. You know, I can't support that. And so I feel that Kevin Jr. is being insensitive right now, and he needs to, you know, come back to New York and stand beside Wendy, you know, support her, you know what I'm saying, and just be her crutch right now. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let this go and let y'all have that in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about this particular situation. All right, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Peace.